I tell the story that some years ago, Van and I were driving somewhere, and he said, "If you had extra money, what would you do?" And I said, "I would buy land to help farmers who can't afford to buy their own land." And that's exactly what we did.
This property stood out to me for several reasons. It was in the headwaters of the Roanoke River. There are 5 streams here. The topography is just really beautiful. It's classic Piedmont rolling hills. This was not really good land for commercial agriculture at big scale, but good for a 19th century model farm where you had integrated animals and vegetables. And there was infrastructure on the farm because to start off with completely raw land is quite expensive. But we started with the goal of finding young farmers with a lot of energy and also expertise to take over this, at least a portion of the farm, not all of it, but a portion of it.
I think NC FarmLink is absolutely fabulous because it is a way for people like us to find farmers to farm a land that we can't farm ourselves.
It was like a dating site for farmers and landowners, a personal ad site.
We just made up our profile because there was actually guidelines on FarmLink of what you should put out there. And so we specified what we wanted, what kind of land we had, and that we wanted somebody who would practice organic methods. When we interviewed them, I just knew right away that they were it. It was clear they were so knowledgeable. They asked very good questions. They followed through on everything, and here we are, years later.
We started with a 5-year commitment with a 2-year period if we changed our minds that they could find a new place. And we kept renewing this. It went from 5 to 10.
Yeah, and they asked us if we would extend the lease until they're at the age of retirement. And of course, we had to deal with the question of my children who are going to inherit this farm. And they know that there's a commitment to Keith and Megan. So if we died tomorrow, my children will honor this lease, and they've signed a document. We had a legal document done up that they will honor it so that Keith and Megan can continue through 2050.
And as sort of a further kind of safeguard, we've also put a
farmland easement
on the farm so it cannot be broken up for residential. It has to remain as a farm. And we did this through Orange County.